Hi, it's Nancy from Nancy True Homes, and this is sort of a random video. I'm actually doing it because I work a ridiculous work week, and I also spend time and try to cook for my family. So on the weekends, I tend to try to take one day and do a bunch of cooking. So today, I've had a couple of people ask me, how do you make that crazy Chinese pork shoulder called pong? And so I just figured I would share with you. So I usually start off with a pork shoulder. Sometimes I use it picnic shoulder bone in. This one happens to not have a bone in, and I usually just prefer it with the skin, so I'm browning this with the skin side down, okay? Once it's going for a little bit, I'm actually going to turn it over. Okay, holy crap. Look at the... All right, there's a nice crust on that, but in the meantime, I'm gonna pull all the stuff that I need, okay? So I'm going to need soy sauce. I tend to like it dark, other people don't. Wine, I use rice wine. Listen, if you wanted to, you could probably use, you know, some white wine. I'm sure it's not a big deal. I use star anise, coriander seeds myself. I like whole Szechuan peppercorns. These particular peppercorns are the ones that kind of make your mouth and face go numb. I like some whole cloves in mine as well. I usually prefer like a small cinnamon stick, and we're going to use sugar. That's going to be the primary base. Now, this is not to say that I'm not going to add things like sesame oil, etc. to it, but this is the base I'm going to start off with. Okay, so now that that is in and I feel like it's properly browned, I'm going to drop in the Szechuan peppercorns that give it that numbing flavor. I usually put in some cloves because I think cloves sort of give it a little extra something something. I'm gonna put in this star anise. And I like to put in, look, not everybody is about this, but I like to put in coriander seeds, which are really just the seeds of the cilantro plant. All right, shake that loose. And now I'm gonna start pouring in my wet goods. So I already poured in my alcohol. Sorry about that. Totally forgot to record that part. Soy sauce going in now because I want to make sure that I've got plenty of liquid for it to braise in, because this is really a braising dish. I like to put in extra water because too much soy will make it too salty. Yeah, this is a half cup of sugar. And I'm pretty good with plain old white sugar. I suppose some people prefer brown, or you know what? I'm actually gonna slow that roll a little bit. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna give this a mix. Ended up putting close to a cup of sugar in there in order to get the sort of right flavor profile. And oh yes, also dumped in a wad of ginger smashed up, and 2 garlic cloves smashed up as well. Craziness, I just sort of gave a little test on it, and I put in 4 piri-piri peppers, and that I grew in my own back box, and it's actually spicy. There's only 4 of them in there. Holy crap. Yeah, and a lot of people ask me, do I have all this stuff in my pantry? And the answer is yes, I keep a pretty filled pantry, and I go through a lot of it. So essentially, I'm actually gonna braise this like this for about 2 hours on low. So it's doing a little bit of bubbling. I don't know if you can tell. And then after 2 hours, I'm gonna flip it over and do it for 2 more hours. Oh, okay, so 4 hours of stewing. And we have some fall apart picnic shoulder here.
Oh, I am eating the F out of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just falling apart. Oh, that's great. That is phenomenal. And the flavor is excellent. Okay. Try a piece?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah. So.
Try a piece?
Well,
Is it good?
nice job.